Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here with a H&M haul. If you have me on Instagram, you know I've been very excited to do this one, and honestly I will apologize in advance because you're gonna spend some coins. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. If you are new here, hi, my name is Rachel. I do fashion and some lifestyle content as well. Sunday 7 p.m. every single week, you can catch me there. You guys that have been here already, yes, your girl got a new hairstyle. I'm traveling. I'm actually doing this the day before I travel because I was like, let's get some content up and ready for you guys. So yeah, new hairstyle, nails done, eyelashes, everything. But yes, this is honestly a gorgeous haul. Definitely autumn ready and a really good one. So let's get stuck into it and I hope you guys enjoy. This seems absolutely ludicrous for me to be talking about this item in this weather. It's one of the hot days, the UK girlies know, like it's doing a lot. But this jumper I actually showed on my Instagram not too long ago. We already know H&M, they never have like details on their labels. So in the description box, it was a try on, of course. In the description box, I will put everything in chronological order to make it easier for you guys. This is in a size small and it's this gorgeous knit dress, which is in this really lovely grey sort of like charcoal colour. I think they have it in cream as well, but I was like, do you know what? I just, for some reason, don't see myself wearing that one as much. So we've got the grey one instead. It is so lovely how it comes in at the waist. The same way you can see it here is how it fits as well. It is in a mini length. I'm like 5'7" for height reference. I'm a UK size 8 on top, 10 on bottom. It's always in the description box for you guys. So yeah, for reference points, if you are sort of my shape, my size, my height, hopefully that helps you. It comes in at the waist and it has like this really beautiful sort of like flare situation at the bottom. Mini length, but not too short. I could still wear it to work essentially. And it's gorgeous. It is so thick and it's this really beautiful like ribbed pattern. Nice long sleeves. It's honestly a winner, and the sleeves as well kind of like bell outwards. I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. If you prefer like a lighter tone for the autumn season, then yes, I would say get the cream. It's not itchy. It's like teetering on being a little bit maybe irritating, but nothing that I would say would irritate you too much. So yeah, that is the first piece. By the way, if you can hear the fan in the background, like I said, it's hot. You guys are gonna have to forgive me, but hopefully you can't hear it too much anyway. Next item I was an absolute sucker for. I saw this on the model and I was like, okay, I don't need it. I have something relatively similar to it, but I still wanted to pick it up to try it. It is this blazer dress in a UK 12. And I would say fit wise is actually really good. The reason why I love the look of this is because it's in this like sort of like boucle texture, which I'm hoping you guys can see quite well. The buttons as well, I just love the fact that the buttons are black. Everything looks so like sleek and very uniform. And it is again in sort of like a mini length. The only thing I would say this is missing is something to kind of like clasp the bottom close. It fits really well on the waist, nips in again to just like accentuate your shape. And it just does really well to make everything look put together. This with some strappy, barely there heels, I think would be the way to go. So yeah, I picked this up. The only reason I could potentially return it is because I have a blazer dress that's in more of like just a plain suit material. So it's like, do I need both? But honestly, this is really lovely. It's got the shoulder pads as well, just to give again some shape to like your silhouette overall. It doesn't look frumpy. It is a great thickness. Those nights where you just want to make like wear something again put together but casual in a sense of you're not doing too much, I think this would be a really nice way to go. But as I said, I think with some like patent accessories like patent small handbag and heels, it could be a whole vibe. Next two items which are gorgeous, and I picked them up in 2 different colors. I picked up the black as well as the cream. I saw this, I saw the silhouette, and there's actually another item that I wanted to purchase that caught me for that same reason, how it knits in at the waist, the sort of like accentuated details here and there. I'll show you the black one because it will be easier to see on screen, but I do have it in cream as well. The only thing is I picked up the cream one in a medium, and I definitely feel like it runs a bit big in my opinion. So I would say size down or stick true to size depending on how you want it to fit. Saying all of that to say, the black one is in a size small, and it's this beautiful jumper here. Look how tiny it looks first and foremost. I'm hoping that makes you guys realize how it fits. It's so lovely, guys, but the part that catches me are the sleeves. You have these big sort of like balloon sleeves that come down into like a cuff detail. You've got the V neckline, which isn't too high and it isn't too low. I hate when you have like a V neckline, but it kind of like sits at an awkward place. This one you could definitely wear your accessories. It's just gorgeous, and it kind of like dips down in the back as well. Thickness, they did not come to play with this item. Like, it's such a good ribbed stretchy thickness that I just think it's one of those pieces where when you wear it, it looks expensive. Like, people will be wondering like, oh, where is that from? If you know, you know. It's H&M. Honestly, 10 out of 10. And the cream one, I just need to size down. Definitely staple pieces, not just for autumn but for winter as well. They are quite thick, so maybe some of the cooler autumn days, but you will get your wear out of it for sure. Next piece that I wanted to show you guys was a pleasant surprise. I picked up this skirt in a UK 12, and it's kind of like a long pencil skirt with this really lovely slit right at the front. When I saw it online, I liked the silhouette on the model, and that's the only reason I picked it. I didn't know it had all these extra little details with like the piping, the open slit right there. You have the belt loops as well, which is absolutely perfect for styling up your outfits, whether it's a skinny belt, you know, a belt just to like bring some more detail and a bit more accessories, I should say, to your outfit. It does have faux pockets on the back as well. It's a really beautiful sort of like midi, potentially mid-axi on you, depending on your height. But yeah, this skirt is lush. Like, honestly, so lovely. I love the slit. It kind of just breaks it away from being too like office wear. And yeah, I really cannot sing its praises enough. This is actually another favorite of mine. And it's got a zip to get in and out of. It's got the little button in there to keep it in place. And it's got a decent amount of stretch, like decent amount of stretch. So if you are in between sizes, you could potentially size down. Just note that. I'm actually picking up these items and realizing there is a lot of black. This next piece is actually a cardigan. They say it's a cardigan online. I picked mine up in a small because I could tell it would be really stretchy, and it is very, very stretchy to the point where I could potentially size down. It is this cardigan sort of ribbed top. Again, you can see the cinching on the waist. Tailoring apparently in this autumn winter season is going to be really big. I feel like it was last year winter as well, so I'm happy to see it again and again, because that's one of my favorite things to do with outfits. Just consider what the silhouette looks like, layering, adding things together, all of that stuff. I want to wear it like a top. I really like downsizing in my cardigans, just wearing them as a top by themselves. So that's why I was like, I could potentially size down again, because I don't anticipate wearing it open necessarily. It has these really lovely, as you can see, like shiny buttons all up and down the sleeve as well. So you can actually undo these buttons. They are functional buttons all the way down as well. Of course, it's supposed to be a cardigan, so we would hope so. But it also is really nice. It has this like collar detail, and that's the reason where when I saw it, I was like, no, I would wear this as a top. Very stretchy. So if you are in between sizes, definitely size down. And depending on how you want to fit and want it to fit, I could say you could probably size down 2 sizes. So yeah, in a size small, I cannot remember the price. You will have to check in the description box for that. Running away from black for a very, very quick second is this dress, which is from their divided section. I picked this up in a size small as well, and I could have potentially got it in a medium. I feel like their divided section is probably more catered to a younger audience, so I feel like the sizing is a little bit off for my figure. So yeah, I could have got a size medium, but this does fit. You'll see in the try on, of course. I really love like this lettuce hem sort of like detailing that goes all through the dress. You can kind of see it there on the edge. It is midi, sort of like mid-axi length, again, depending on your height. What I really love as well is the neckline. I'm hoping you can see a little bit, like it kind of has like a straight neckline, which has like that sort of like scalloping sort of like lettuce hem detail again. And it's got a really, really lovely piping going all through it. This I know they have in a different color. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I thought this would be really nice again with some, you can wear it with some court heels, you can wear some strappy sort of sandals heels. This is bodycon. It's a good amount of stretch. I was gonna say not crazy stretch, but it is a good amount of stretch. I did find it a little bit restrictive on the arms. That's the only reason I've said I'll size up. You guys know I hate things that are tight on my arms, but it was actually okay. So yeah, a dress that I really didn't anticipate liking as much as I did. This is also in a size small, and it is this really lovely long sleeve Medaxi length draped dress. There's a lot of green going on. It's kind of got like a high neckline, which is really, really lovely. I love a high neckline as much as I love one that shows off, like, you know, your décolletage and everything. It depends. I know high necks aren't for everyone, but this is really nice how it kind of like just sits straight. Then it has the long sleeves as well, some ruching detail on the side there, and it kind of just like drapes across your front. Now, completely unrelated, I feel like there are so many people pregnant on my feed. This would be a really nice dress if you are pregnant. It's got a fantastic amount of stretch. I feel like where the ruching is will kind of like bring in your waist, but will accommodate your bump. So yeah, I think this could definitely be a shot for the girlies who are pregnant and happy to show it because it does cling. Thickness, it's not thick at all. It's not that slinky material. No, it is that sort of slinky material, but it doesn't have that sheen that those materials tend to have, which I really do appreciate. So yeah, this is the last dress, second to last piece, but yes, a lovely color, especially with blonde. Alright then. So yeah, that was in a size small. I've said second to last and I absolutely lied. I've got two pairs of shoes to show you guys, and this being the first one. Now, I know this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I'm flipping them over because that heel height I know is not for everyone. I saw them and I was like, I want them in my basket immediately. My sister was just like, absolutely not. But I'm just like, do you know what? Day-to-day practicality, these are perfect. They are gorgeous. I love the finish of them. Like, they're not real leather, they're not patent, they're not a dull leather. Like, I just think that is perfect. I am a Euro 37, so UK shoe size 4, but anytime there's a point in the shoe, I always size up. So these are in a Euro 38. Again, that heel height is literally like an inch or two. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but for me, I'm just like, if I'm gonna wear these to work day to day, like just not get tired of them, that is perfect. You have some elevation, but it's comfortable. They have the zip, as I've mentioned. I feel like where they sit on my leg is really good as well, because I feel like with some shoes, they can be a little too high or a little too low, where they make your legs look shorter than they are. I just think these are so gorgeous, guys. Like, I've seen them in different stores as well. I feel like this style of shoe, like this height, this sort of heel, the shape is definitely in. If you do not know, I am a boot girly. So yeah, I just thought these are absolutely gorgeous. I try them on, I adore them, and literally cannot wait to wear them more and more and more. Second pair of shoes that I wanted to show you are loafers. This is giving I'm going back to school, and yeah, low-key. But I thought these were really good because right now I said I'm wearing a lot of silver. I've obviously in the past worn a lot of gold, and I just thought it was nice to have a pair of loafers that are plain. They are so comfortable. I really love how elongated they are at the front, and they have a rubber sole. I've said this on my channel before. When it comes to flats, loafers especially, you do need to be careful about the sole. I know you can score them and do whatnot, but these are like rubber. The grip is going to be fantastic, especially in this rainy country. But I just love the fact that it doesn't have any hardware. It's nice and sort of like long, elongated on the front. Definitely true to size. So these are in a 37, Euro 37, and I'm so happy with them. Like these, again, I kind of picked them up on a whim because I got rid of my chunky loafers not too long ago. I just couldn't break into them and it was such a shame. But I feel like this was a nice mix of not being like too flat, but not being too like platform either. So yeah, adore these. Between these and the boots, I'm a very happy bunny. What didn't make me a happy bunny is this trench coat. Now, I really wanted a black cropped trench coat, so I picked this one up in a size medium. I usually go for a medium or large in my coats depending on what the reviews might say or what I think will work. This was disappointing because I do not like the material. It's that loud sort of, I don't even know, the word again has gone out of my head, but it's that really sort of like loud material. I don't mind it, but not in a trench coat. Equally, I think the fit is just a bit too long for what should be like a cropped trench. I think it's a bit too long. Like I need it not cropped where it's like under my bust, but definitely just a bit shorter than what it is. I do love the details like at the back, the paneling, and I love the fact that it does have the belt that you can wear. It's got these really lovely sort of like neutral tortoiseshell buttons. it'll be good. Like, you know, I've said so many times, I show you guys these things because for someone else this will be like 10 out of 10, but for me, I was like, I have a very healthy coat collection, so if I'm adding anything to it, it literally just needs to be perfect, and this one was not, I'm afraid. Okay, my loves, that is the end of the video. If you've made it to the end, you know, I'll always ask you to drop an emoji, and I'll say leave a shoe emoji, whether it's going to be the boots, the chanclas, whatever it is, leave a shoe emoji in the comment section. If you've made it to the end as well, thank you so much, because of course you did not have to watch all the way, so I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I've done a few hauls now, and I really want to do a styling video. I've been saying this, and I think now that I've done the shopping, it's probably a good time to show you guys how I would like piece things together, put outfits together, and like integrate into my wardrobe, like what I already have from before. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But as always, you guys know you can leave the recommendations, what you want to see, any opinions, any thoughts on what like autumn winter fashion is looking like, all of that stuff. Leave a comment and I will definitely try where possible to either answer or do some content that kind of fits into it. Again, if you've made it to the end, thank you guys as always. You know, I post Sunday 7 p.m, so I hope to catch you then. Till the next one, stay well, stay blessed, good vibes only, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.